Welcome to our channel. Today we how to uninstall GitHub Actions used by no-code builds step by step clearly.
To begin, log into your GitHub account.
Navigate to the repository that contains the GitHub Actions you want to uninstall.
In the repository, locate the Actions tab at the top of the page. Click on the Actions tab to view all workflows associated with your repository.
Identify the workflow you wish to uninstall from the list shown.
Click on the specific workflow's name to open its details. On the top right corner, locate the Edit button and click on it. Once in edit mode, you will see the workflow file.
To disable the workflow temporarily, you can toggle the switch to inactive at the top. If you wish to permanently delete it, locate the trash can icon in the upper right corner. Click on the trash can icon to initiate the deletion process. A confirmation dialog will appear asking you to confirm the deletion. Review the message and click Delete this workflow to confirm. After deletion, navigate back to the Actions tab to check if the workflow is removed from the list. If you have multiple no-code builds, repeat the process for each workflow you want to uninstall. Once all the unnecessary workflows are removed, you're done. Close your GitHub account or navigate back to your other repositories. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Log out when you finish, especially on shared devices, to keep your account and payment information secure. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.